Hi, how you doing? My name is Brandon Taylor. I'm the Assistive Technology Specialist for Stockton Unified School District in Port City, SELPA. Today we're going to go through a quick training of a product called Rewordify. Rewordify.com is a fantastic tool, and it helps to simplify difficult English words for faster comprehension. Essentially what this does is it takes passages and it adjusts the Lexile score down to a level that's a little bit more digestible for our students. It effectively teaches words for building a better vocabulary, and it helps teachers save time and produce engaging lessons. And it also helps improve learning outcomes. It's really a fantastic tool. So without spending too much time, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, what I think is really great about this is that we can take things right offline. And we see right here, I've got this from Oregon State University. This is a college level text. So we're going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to come right over here to rewordify.com. We are going to paste. Okay. Now we see it in its original form here. We can do what's called rewordify the text. So we'll go ahead and rewordify the text. And there it is. Okay. A Georgia cattleman drives into one of his areas of grassy land. Now you see how that is highlighted. Now if I click on it, see how it's got a question mark right above it? Okay, the word is called pastures.
Pastures.
And then so if I click on pastures, it reads pastures. And if I click on the words,
areas of grassy land.
So now we know that pastures means areas of grassy land. Now one of the other great things is I could go log in to save and learn this word. Now I highly recommend that if this is something that you want to use, we get our students to log in and create an account. And that's what it will do for them, is be able to customize them. Okay, so what do we know here? We can go rewordify text. We can also look at our stats. Okay, and it's going to give me a reading ease level. It's also going to give me a Lexile density. It's going to go ahead and break up, and you can really dig into as much of the data and stats of the passage as you'd like. You can share it out. Obviously, you can share it out with your students. But this is something that I think is really fascinating right here, and it's called parts of speech. I think this is really powerful. So we go parts of speech, and then essentially it will delineate out everything: nouns, pronouns, verb, adjectives, and you can see them all on the screen. So if you want to take out your adjectives, just click on adjectives. Let's just say I don't want to know any of the verbs, and I'll take out the pronouns and prepositions. Okay, just so you can kind of see how that works. Now that is a tool that is basic, meaning we can take anything online, any print text, and put it in there and have it rewordified. Okay, so here's your original text, and then here's my rewordified text with all of the words that have been changed. Another thing that I think is really fascinating about this tool is that it includes thousands of different classic literature choices. So let's go ahead and open up classic literature. Let's go ahead and open up something that we know would be very difficult for our students in semantical structure, as well as just the timetable, the time frame in which it was written. Let's go ahead and go Aesop's Fables. Now I go to the table of contents. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one right here, The Goose That Laid the Golden Eggs, just for sake of demonstration. Now you see here, you've got the first fable, okay, and a man and his wife had the luck. Now you see the question mark right there. I can click on it and say good fortune, and I can also have it read to me.
Good fortune.
And
luck.
Very good. So we got it right there. How about this word right here? Okay, now the original word is precious. Okay, have it read to me.
Precious.
And I can also go
very valuable / very dearly loved.
Now, if I were logged in, okay, I would be able to put those into a list. All right, but here's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and click up here, and it'll say ready to learn. And it's going to take us to what are called our learning sessions. Now, I think these are really great. It's a way for us to extend the learning of the passage. We can go ahead and click on that, and it'll take us right here to the words list. Now I can begin the learning. okay? And the word is thus, okay? The word thus means so, okay? So we can go to the next step.
The word thus means
so, right? We got the idea there, okay? Now we can use it in context, okay? So we get a little bit more understanding of that. We can also come over here. We can go to our next word. Okay, next step would be type it, and we'll type thus. Go to the next step.
Type the word thus.
And then it's going to ask us to do it again, thus. Okay, and it's going to ask us what it means. We select means so, and then we can go to the next step, okay, which is precious. Okay, so the word precious means very valuable, very dearly loved. We can also practice with flashcards, okay, and we can just be very basic, very simple. Thus means so, okay. We can go two-sided cards, however we want to do it. We go to the next one. Is good fortune. Good fortune.
Good fortune
Means luck. Precious means very valuable and very dearly loved. Now, the cool part about these learning sessions is that these are all archived and then you can go back to for later and really dig into some of the words that you need to know. So really quickly, let's go ahead and go over Rewordify one more time. So again, I can take any passage from the internet and I can dump it right in here and then it will rewordify the text. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like just so you know. Okay, we'll go ahead and rewordify the text. It rewordifies it. The highlighted words are difficult words or above grade level, okay, pastures. And then we can have the definition there. I can also log in. You remember that, log in and save this word and we can learn it, okay? We obviously have our stats, our parts of speech, and then we also have the library of classic literature, okay? Thousands and thousands of different choices. And we also have public documents, which I think are really neat too. That is something I haven't played with too much, but I think that the public documents are pretty cool. It's Abigail Adams, if you want to learn about abolition, for example, about the Declaration of Independence, it will take you to some of those things for a little bit of extended learning, okay? So there you go. And then it'll have all of your words to learn, okay? Inspired, motivate / brought about. And we can also add those up here to our words list. Okay, it says there are 67 words that are difficult to learn in this passage. So we can go ahead, I can select 10 of them, and then I can go to begin learning. I can also practice with flashcards. All right? That is Rewordify. Again, very simple and free tool for you to increase the ability of your students' reading level, as well as learning really specific definitions. And it gives us a nice chance to extend our learning. So again, this has been Rewordify. My name is Brandon Taylor. I'm the Assistive Technology Specialist. If you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me. But more importantly, if this was helpful to you and you can think of a colleague that has students that this would benefit, please pass it along. Knowledge is power, and the more of these trainings we can get in front of people, the more types of digital accessibility we can provide. So again, my name is Brandon Taylor. I thank you for your time. Stay tuned for our next training, and I'll see you then.